In June of 2016, I had to have my right breast removed because of cancer. And at the time, there really was no option for reconstruction because they had removed so much tissue and skin that there really was nothing left for them to work with. And quite frankly, I was relieved because I'd already endured so much physically and emotionally at that time. But the reason that I'm recording this video is because what was coming up for me was this question around what it was going to be like for me being a young single woman who was missing a breast, particularly when so many of our in this society, so many of our standards around beauty are based on really unrealistic and idealized perceptions of it that are generated from the movies and movie stars and the media. And so I really do understand all too well how exposing certain aspects of ourselves can be very challenging. I felt some sense of fear of rejection because, particularly with men, because of not having a breast. And so in order to kind of protect myself and my vulnerability, not very often, but there were times that I chose to wear a prosthetic breast in order to hide the fact that I was missing one of my own. But mostly what I was feeling, and I think because I'd already done quite a lot of work on myself and releasing many things, I mostly felt a sense of relief because I felt like I no longer had to concern myself with looking good or basing my sense of self-worth on how I appeared physically or being terribly concerned about the judgments of others. And, every day I look in the mirror and I have a scar that goes, basically from here all the way down to here. And so I see that every day in the mirror, and rather than seeing that scar as a representation of lack, I really see it as a beautiful reminder for me of what I've endured and the courage and strength and capability that I have as a woman. I've really learned to recognize that what's beautiful about me is how I am showing up in the world through my kindness and my compassion, my joy, my love, and that I'm so very much more than any physical attributes that I have. And I know that any man that I attract into my life as a partner is going to see me and acknowledge me and cherish me for the love in my heart that I'm offering and sharing with him and with the world, rather than how I compare physically to other women or how I look without my clothes on. And we all have something about ourselves that we feel very vulnerable about or have a fear about exposing to others. And I just want to say to you that with all of my heart, to really do whatever you can to just really let that go, release it, and know that you are so very, very much more than any physical attribute that you have. And I see that about you, and I just see that about you, and I hope that you can see that about yourself as well. Thank you so much for watching.